Who's your commander?
Good luck.
Equip.
Move to combat.
Resolves.
Now, before you attack
Does
me,
anyone have an answer?
well played.
Good game.
Hello everyone, my name is DJ. This is the Jumbo Commander YouTube channel, and I want to take a look at Commander Collection Green. It was just announced, and I want to give you my first opinions on this set. Commander Collection Green can be bought in regular and foil editions. We don't know how much they're gonna be yet. So a lot of my excitement might be tempered knowing the price tag on this. But even with a high price tag, this is really exciting. These cards are great. And so let's take a look at the first Commander collection they've given us. They've given us 2 legendary creatures with Freyalise and Omnath. They've given us 2 really solid creatures that we see in tons of Commander decks with Bane of Progress and Seedborn Muse. They've given us some card draw in green with Sylvan Library and some of the powerful tutoring abilities for creatures with Worldly Tutor, and then finally rounded it out with something that isn't even distinctly green with Soul Ring, and hidden behind me is a command tower with greenish art, So let's take a look at each one of these cards and take a look at them as a whole and find out if this is a good product. Okay, Freyalise Llanowar's Fury was more expensive than I actually thought. Coming in at around $12, this comes with new art and is pretty welcome. It's not one of the most popular commanders. It didn't even break the top 10 mono green commander cards, mostly because I feel like it's a elf tribal kind of card, and Zuri and other things might be a better version of that. But honestly, I think that Freyalise is solid, and anything above $10 is really good for this kind of set. Next, we have Omnath, Locus of Mana. This card is amazing, and it hasn't seen a real reprint since Worldwake. Really? I mean, and then there was this From the Vault Legends reprint. Some people hate the foiling on that. And so this is a welcome reprint, a card over $25. This is a great commander. You can just dump mana into it. And so you can make Omnath this big sort of stompy creature, deal with Omnath's power, like Power Matters cards, or you can give it Trample or something like that. Or you can just kind of have a big mana deck where you pump mana into Omnath and then pay off Eldrazi on an installment plan. Like, pump in 5 one turn, 6 the other turn, and then you kind of have yourself a big old Eldrazi. It's a pretty fun card and can go into any big mana deck, even 2-color big mana decks. Also, it's very green. So it synergizes with green. It feels like it fits really well with this theme. Next, we have Bane of Progress. All of these have new art, but I'm really excited about the Bane of Progress art, and I'm really excited about a first-time foil for Bane of Progress. This card is great in Commander. Green can often skimp on the enchantments and the artifacts, and just getting a board wipe for all of them and a big creature to boot, just really great. Solid in Flicker decks too, be able to wipe the board of these powerful artifacts and enchantments. And it was getting up there. This used to be a couple dollars, and now that it's sitting at close to 9 or 10, we really needed this reprint. Again, a card that's close to $10. Omnath $25, Freyalise $11. Like these price tags are great so far. And then next we have Seedborn Muse. Another solid art. I really like the way that this looks like a spirit. The other one looked like a human. This looks like a spirit. 5 mana, 2/4, untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. We've seen this be crazy. We've actually seen this on Prophet of Kruphix be bannable. Seedborn Muse isn't quite bannable, but it definitely lets you do some unfair things. It's very fun. Now we've seen this too, crop up above $10, and now we're seeing a reprint for an expensive card. I mean, this is really great. I mean, I've loved playing Seedborn Muse in a lot of my decks. If you have mana sinks, like if you can create tokens with token creation, or if you have tap abilities, or this untaps all permanents, so like artifacts, just really great. I mean, and obviously great with Vedalken Ori. Next, we have Sylvan Library, another card which hasn't seen a lot of reprints, is as recent as Eternal Masters, but I didn't realize it was sitting at $68. The 5th edition white border one is the cheapest, sitting at $57. $57 card just printed in a product that's just going to be shipped to your local game store. I love it. It's amazing. This art looks really, really solid. I never quite got the weird. I mean, some people like this library, but I never really got it. And then this library as well. I'm like, what are you talking about with these different arts? I think this is really cool. I like this a lot. It looks like Reki on there. So if you got a Reki deck, this is not legendary, so you don't want it. Anyways, Sylvan is such good card draw in Commander in green. It just lets you use your life as a resource. And just to let you know how powerful this is in Cube, for example, like Sylvan Library is great. And you can often pay 8 or 12 life to dig deeper to get to what you need to get your powerful cards. So in Commander, when we have 40 life and a lot more room to play with it, man, Sylvan Library can end up being really good. Also, we're a format where we shuffle all the time. We have fetch lands, we have tutors, we have built-in recursion in many different situations. And so Sylvan Library can let us look at the top 3. We can get a shuffle in, look at 3 more, dig deeper if we want to. It's just so good. I also want to shout out the trick with Abundance. Basically, Abundance lets you replace your draws with getting either a land or non-land. And so you can basically replace your Sylvan draws with Abundance, and then you get around paying life to keep extra cards. It's like, this is a primo draw 3 every turn. This is an ancestral 6 mana, 2 card enchantment combo. I love it. It's so good. Okay, let's move on. I just can't imagine just like printing a $60 card. It's just so great. All right, Worldly Tutor, another one that I didn't quite realize how long it's been since it was reprinted. 6th edition, and that's for white border. Mirage to get to black border. And you got this weird guy, whatever. So reprinted first time in foil that you can get it, and it's a $30 card. $30 to be able to get this powerful creature tutor. Good in cubes, excellent in our format, works really well with the brand new Vivian that lets you play creatures off the top of your library, works really well with Vizier of the Menagerie, lets you play creatures off the top of your library. Honestly, just really good in creature decks and green decks. I mean, it's great. Yisan on there looking awesome. Now we get to the strange ones, because you were thinking Commander Connection green, why do we have Sol Ring in it? Listen, I am not going to argue. What we need so many Sol Rings out there that Sol Ring in general costs, I don't know, a quarter. The fact that Sol Ring everywhere costs like $3 is like mind-boggling for me. Like, everyone should be able to have a basic Sol Ring. And then, like, have the cool Sol Rings cost a little bit more. Like this Magic Fest Sol Ring, $10. Yeah, get your Sol Ring, looking nice, bling it out. And so I like the idea of more Sol Rings being bling so that people can have cool Sol Rings, and thus making the normal Sol Ring price, like, drop it way down. I don't think it should be $3 if it's reprinted everywhere, but it just keeps its price. Okay, and then finally we have Command Tower. In a set that's designed to be all green, we have something that, actually, with the legends in here, it taps for their color identity. Listen, I love that Command Tower is getting more and more sort of fancy additions for it. We have a ton of different versions that cost $1, and the one, we'll talk about that later. But the few that actually are a little bit different cost a lot of money. So, for example, this Command Tower, Judge Command Tower, $108. This Commander's Arsenal one, $93. Okay, so there's such a huge gap between non-blinged command towers and bling command towers that there needs to be some middle ground here. So coming up with some of these right here, these fancy but not $100, that's what Commander needs, because we need fancy cards out there. All right, all in all, this is a great set. I am floored with the value in here. This is like $160 worth of cards. And that's the cheapest, junkiest versions of them. Like some of these are going to be the coolest versions of these cards out there. I mean, like I like this Worldly Tutor better than a 6th edition one. You know, I like this Sylvan Library better than a white bordered one. So like these could be the best versions. And we're still talking about something that hopefully is affordable. That's the big caveat. Are these going to be affordable? How much is it going to be? What's going to be the price tag? I'm waiting to see. I'm hoping that we can get foil versions for under the normal amount. So foil versions for $100, and I'm hoping to get non-foil versions for $60. I think that would be amazing. I'm just wondering about the print runs, man. Like the print runs have been weird. Jumpstart. I can't get Jumpstart even if I want to. My my secret lair boxes are nowhere to be seen. My secret lairs. And then mystery boosters. Like I would have bought so many of those boxes, but for some reason they never actually got out there for me to be able to buy them. They're all overpriced. And so I don't know. Just has me wondering, are you going to dangle all these wonderful fancy things in front of me and then not have enough availability for me to buy them? So help me buy these, please. If you want to buy some awesome green cards, check out Cool Stuff Inc., the sponsor of the Jumbo Commander YouTube channel. Thank you, Cool Stuff Inc. Click on the link in the description. Take you some fancy green cards over there. Some secret Commander Collection green cards that Jumbo Commander endorses. All right, everyone, we're going to be talking more about some preview cards from Commander Legends. I'm excited about that, so stay tuned, like, subscribe, click the bell icon because videos like this, they don't come out on normal times. They come out at a weird time, so you're going to want to have that bell letting you know when you can watch a video from me. All right, everyone, see you really soon. Bye-bye.